Hello again, Sally here with another excerpt from a new book I'm reading. It's Gregg Braden's book called Pure Human. The part I'm going to read out to you is an unexpected meeting he had when he was walking along Chaco Canyon in New Mexico. It's called A Forgotten Time. The man began the story by saying that a long time ago, his ancestors lived very differently from the way we live today. There were fewer people to use the resources, and the inhabitants of Chaco Canyon lived closer to the land. They honored themselves, they honored their relationships with one another, and they honored the elements that gave them life. During this time, the people were happy. They were healthy, there was no disease, and the people lived to advanced ages that we can only imagine today. And then something happened. Although the elders today don't always agree on precisely what that something was, the outcome for the stories they share is the same. The people of the earth began to forget who they were. They began to forget the power they held within themselves. They forgot how to imagine, how to create, how to heal, and how to dream. They forgot their relationship with Mother Earth herself. They became lost, frightened, and lonely. They longed for the connection that they knew was possible, yet they couldn't find it in their lives. In their loneliness, they began to build machines outside of themselves that reflected the powers they dreamed of. They built machines to enhance their senses of sight. They built devices to amplify the sounds that they could no longer hear, and other machines that could send healing into their bodies just the way their bodies used to create healing from within themselves. The elders say that the story that began long ago continues today. We are the descendants of the lost people. We're still lost today. We still long for the connection with the earth, one another, and ourselves. The story cannot be finished yet because it's about us. We're still writing the final chapter of our story. The elders say that we continue to be lost, frightened, and lonely, and that we continue to build machines outside of ourselves that mimic the powers that lie sleeping within us. They say we will continue to clutter our world and lives with gadgets and devices until the day that we wake up from our dream of longing. On that day, we will accept our power and recognize that the complex world we've created around us was all along us, reminding ourselves of the inner force that we've forgotten. On that day, we will no longer need the machines. We will become so advanced on the inside that our lives will appear simpler to those looking at us from the outside. In this way, we become, in our lives, the technology that we have surrounded ourselves with in this world. As we awaken to our true destiny, we dream a new dream. I think we are going through that time now. I think this is the time when humanity as a whole is beginning to change. I'll read some more from his new book soon. Join me again. Bye-bye.